I am Ra, and we greet you now in the love and the light of the one infinite Creator. And we are now communicating through this instrument's vibratory sound complex, which has offered itself to be of service to the one infinite Creator by providing a mechanism for allowing our vibrations to flow through in the form understandable by the people of your planetary sphere. For this, we greet all of you in love and light. And before we communicate any of our thought forms which may pertain to the understanding of the aspects of your progress and awakening in this current time, as requested by this instrument as a message of inspiration to the human collective, we shall place a warning to only accept the thought forms which provide greater depth of resonance with the internal heart, and leave behind those thought forms which do not resonate with the internal heart, which means that each of you, each entity on the planetary sphere currently, will make progress depending upon the intent of its consciousness purification process, which means that every catalyst which arises within the environment in which such entities find itself in currently is primarily created for allowing it a greater reflection of its own imbalances happening inside the energy vibratory centers of its mind, body, and spirit complex totality. These imbalances are primarily caused by the imbalances in the lower chakras of the red ray, the orange ray, and the yellow ray energy centers. However, there are many moments wherein such imbalances may provide for greater and greater depths of creative ability, allowing for understanding the internal rhythms of consciousness, and allows for the entity to acquire knowledge required to write into the knowledge base of its mind complex the type of teachings it needs to learn, and based upon the teachings it needs to learn. For example, if an entity faces a catalyst of the egoic mind becoming imbalanced, the type of situations it may encounter on the illusory reality is an imbalance of the mind complex becoming uncontrollable or attacking the self. For such imbalances can act as a mirror mechanism, providing the suitable guidance as a type of resultant factor which allows the truth of the imbalances which are occurring inside the energy centers of its mind, body, and spirit complex to be displayed within the incarnation. And this type of knowledge will allow the mind, body, and the spirit complex to find the pathway suitable enough to seek clarity. And by seeking clarity, such entities can gain plenty of assurance that such experiences are being occurred not for the detrimental impact of its incarnation, but for allowing such entity a diverse opportunity to find out the flaws within its own spiritual balancing, which is required for the attainment of a higher density vibration, and also for merging with the one infinite creator's grace and the infinite intelligence which allows to operate at a much higher vibration and acting as a greater and greater being of light in your sub-octave illusion complex. There are many groups and societies which follow the teachings of recognizing the catalyst as a teaching mechanism. However, there are a very few who practice it on a daily basis and recognize the catalyst or the challenges appearing inside the illusory vortex of each entity as a reflection of the inner imbalance. And if such realization is finally penetrated and mastered, such catalysts will stop appearing, for each catalyst only appears as long as there is an imbalance on the bodily complex. For once progress has been made and the arrangement of the mind, body, and spirit complex is towards the clear understanding of the lessons to be learned as displayed by the catalyst, This provides a greater depth of decision for each entity to ensure the steady progress as it begins to discern and believe the pathway of spiritual growth will provide it a greater understanding of the mind, body, and spirit complex balancing. Therefore, this is all we come here to share today. We leave you now in the love and light of the one infinite Creator. Go forth, rejoicing in power and peace of the one infinite Creator. I am Ra. We leave you now.